Hello everyone, welcome back. Guys, as I promised that we are going to cover a topic of vocabulary each time we're going to cover any of the topics. So here we are. So today our topic is French expressions. Guys, if we talk about the English language, the entire English language is derived from other languages. जो हर वर्ड इंग्लिश में है वो कोई ना कोई और डिफरेंट ओरिजिन का है. Some of them are, famous ones are French, Latin, Greek, Sanskrit. Even Sanskrit has a lot of words जो जिससे आगे इंग्लिश के वर्ड्स बनते हैं, right? So, and broadly, if you want to learn, if you want to improve your vocabulary, there are two ways. Either you categorize them like we have categorized this one, or secondly, you can learn words using their root words. Root उठाओ and वहां से आप आगे उसको याद कर सकते हो. And as far as my videos are concerned, we'll be working on both of them. We'll be learning some words using root and we'll be learning some words through categories, right? Alright guys, so let's start. The first one is a la carte. Basically, what does it mean? So whenever you're going out for dining with your friends or family, there are two options. Either you pay them a fixed amount and then you can have anything you want to have. That thing is known as buffet. If a buffet, there are different pronunciation for that. Or there is a second option, you opt for the menu. जैसे आपको भूख है, आप उस हिसाब से order करते हैं, and you don't pay them a fixed amount, but rather you order whatever you want to have. So in the second case, when you're ordering through menu, that option is known as a la carte, right? So whenever you go out somewhere and if the waiter asks, so what would you like to have, buffet or a la carte? And if you want to order through menu, then you'll say a la carte. I'll opt for a la carte. Alright guys, the second one is adieu. Adieu का क्या मतलब होता है? Basically a final goodbye. किसी भी टास्क में अगर किसी पर्सन की कोई फाइनल गुड बाय है, देन दैट पर्सन इज बिडिंग एड्यू. इसके आगे एक वर्ड लगता है, एक वर्ब लगता है, दैट इज बिड. इफ समवन बिड्स एड्यू टू समथिंग, देन दे आर दे हैव फाइनली दे आर डन विद दैट एंड वो चीज वो क्विट कर देते हैं, है ना. फॉर एग्जांपल द फेमस इंडियन क्रिकेटर युवराज सिंह, व्हेन ही रिटायर्ड अ व्हाइल अगो, द हेडलाइन वाज युवराज सिंह बिड्स एड्यू टू इंडियन क्रिकेट टीम. So आप किसी भी जगह पे इसे यूज कर सकते हैं. It is quite commonly used. Alright, second one is checked. Third one is bon appetit. Appetit जो वर्ड है, इससे आगे इंग्लिश में appetite वर्ड बनता है, जो कि आपकी डाइजेशन की एबिलिटी होती है appetite से. So basically when you go out for dinner with someone and आप उसे विश करते हो कि आप अच्छे से अपनी मील एंजॉय करो and you cherish every bite you have, so you can start with bon appetit. It's like a kind of a greeting. So usually when you go to any 5-star hotel, वहाँ पे आपको waiters भी bon appetit कहते हैं. After they serve you food and then they wish you bon appetit. So even you can do that on formal occasion. The next one is bon voyage. Similarly यहाँ पे क्या था? Enjoy your meal. And अगर यहाँ पे कोई voyaging पे जा रहा है, voyage मतलब क्या होता है? जाना, कुछ explore करना. If someone is going somewhere to travel on a trek or anywhere, then if you want to wish them कि आप अपनी journey enjoy करना, खूब मस्ती करना, so you can write this word. You can wish them bon voyage, right? So for food it was bon appetit and for journey it is bon voyage. I hope it's clear. Alright, the next one is chauffeur. Guys, we don't pronounce it as chauffeur, it is pronounced as chauffeur. Sure है यहाँ पे. Basically when you have seen in the high end जो लोग होते हैं, उनके पास एक ड्राइवर होता है जो उनके साथ रहता है हमेशा, and he is wearing that white colored uniform and he is opening up the door for the owner. So usually that person is addressed as a chauffeur. You can call him a driver as well. Driver तो कोई भी हो सकता है, but है ना, अगर आप गाड़ी चला रहे हैं तो at that time you become the driver. But in order to categorize them for that particular moment, the specialized word that is used is chauffeur. I hope it's clear. The next one is cliche. The pronunciation is cliche. Cliche क्या होती है? कोई भी बात, कोई भी चीज अगर commonly use होती है ना, बहुत repetitively use होती है, and it becomes dull and boring, that thing is addressed as cliche. कोई भी किसी के ख्याल हो सकते हैं and किसी की habit हो सकती है जो बार बार वो repetitively करते हैं. For example, अगर आप वो सीरियल देखते हो सारा भाई वर्सेस सारा भाई, that is being aired again. तो उसमें वो जो माया साराभाई वो बोलती रहती है अपनी डॉटर इन लॉ को, दैट्स सो क्लीशे, आप बार बार वही मिडिल क्लास बातें करते रहते हैं. So in all those cases it can be used something that is very stereotype. All right, the next one is decor. Guys, decor क्या होता है basically? If you go out somewhere and if you go out to a new cafe and उसकी जगह जैसे उन्होंने बनाया है, उसकी जैसे डेकोरेशन, डेकोर से आगे इंग्लिश का वर्ड आता है डेकोरेशन, जैसा वो बनाया गया है, you know, the ambience, the cutlery, the food, the music, the basically the design of a particular place is known as the decor. So if you go out somewhere and if you want to tell your friend कि जहाँ पे आप गए थे वो बहुत अच्छा था, तो आप बोल सकते हो I went to this XYZ cafe and the decor was amazing. I hope it's clear. Alright, next word is commonly used. इसे हम क्या बोलते हैं? En route. आपने बहुत लोगों को देखा होगा, वो स्टेटस डालते हैं whenever they are going somewhere, en route Goa, en route Shimla. तो even if you are going somewhere, तो आप instead of writing I am on the way to my hometown, I am on the way to this, आप सिर्फ en route लिख सकते हैं and उसके पास जो भी आप जगह पे जा रहे हैं वो नाम लिख सकते हैं. So I guess it would help you in putting up certain status on your social media profiles. En route हो गया guys. And the next one is faux pas. It is written as fox pass but इसकी pronunciation बिल्कुल ऐसी नहीं है. It is faux pas. होता क्या है faux pas? Guys, let's just say कि there is a particular sequence in making something. For example, you're making tea. अगर आप चाय बना रहे हैं ना तो उसका एक particular order होता है ना. You add water, then you add sugar, then you add, you know, all the spices, then you add milk, then you boil it. But अगर आप ऐसे उल्टा कुछ दूध डाल दो उसमें, फिर उसमें पानी डाल दो, उसको boil करने लग जाओ, so this is not the right order. So what are you doing? You're committing a faux pas. आपको जिस तरीके से करना चाहिए, you're not following those steps, but you are doing it in the wrong manner. So this manner is known as a faux pas. This is also commonly used if you are in the habit of reading and writing. Otherwise, these words you might be hearing them for the very first time. All right. The next one is sobriquet. Sobriquet is common. किसी भी पर्सन को कोई निकनेम दिया जाता है ना, एट एवरी वर्क प्लेस, स्कूल, कॉलेजेस, हर जगह पे किसी न किसी पर्सन का कोई ना कोई निकनेम तो होता ही है गाइस. फॉर एग्जांपल, इवन आई रिमेंबर बैक इन 10th, यू नो, आई वाज, माय क्लासमेट्स यूज्ड टू कॉल मी सावरिया बिकॉज उस टाइम रणबीर कपूर की फर्स्ट मूवी आई थी and he was not famous at that time, but I somehow resembled Ranbir Kapoor at that time, so they used to call me by the name. So that was my sobriquet. All right. I hope this is clear. The next one is, guys, brunette and blonde. This is quite common, but I will still explain the difference because I've seen a lot of people getting confused in both of these words. The first one is brunette. कोई भी girl जिसके brown color के hair होते हैं, we call her a brunette. And on the other hand, yellowish, pale yellow नहीं color होता, that girl is known as blonde. So guys, these words are commonly used. You can always use the words on the right as well. But जो एक vocabulary की power है, I will be making a separate video for that. How a good vocabulary can enhance your speaking and writing skills. So it can completely transform your entire English. And we'll be doing a lot of sessions on this. But I hope this lecture was clear. Hope to see you guys all super soon.